Good morning, Sparrows. Good morning, Sparrows. It's Fabulous Friday, and I hope you're up and at it and preparing to be off to a fabulous day. You hear this voice? My voice is almost out. However, I had to contemplate if I was going to come on or not this morning. So, good morning to you. I am Valerie Miller of TVM, the Valerie Miller Double Fold. This very moment, you have opportunity to change. And it's Friday, so let me inspire you and let you in on a little juice. I'm always going to pour you a little juice. However, right now, I'm drinking lemon water. See how huge this is? Trying to preserve this voice. So, just a little inspirational juice for you on this Friday. First of all, if you're celebrating a birthday, happy birthday. Make it fabulous. Make it memorable. Do something you've never done before. Make this new year grand. Grand morning to you, Gwen. Derek, welcome in. I'm going to push through because my voice is almost out. However, it doesn't stop anything. I was contemplating if I was going to come on or not. And then last second, I said, I most certainly am. I sure am. Let me grab my lemon water, pray over it, pop a mustard seed, know it's going to happen to be fabulous. Because it's Fabulous Fancy Free Friday. That's what it is. So, good morning to each and every one of you. It is Friday. Finally, it's been a week this week. I've been really passionate this week in every topic that I've had, and it all comes from the heart. You guys know me, it all comes from the heart. And I'm always going to share juice with you to soar your day. And today, I'm going to say keep hope alive in everything you do and be passionate about it. Because when you're passionate, everything joyful and amazing from the inside pours out from you and for everyone that surrounds you. That's what it's all about, right? I'm just going to give you a juicy, and it's one quote I'm going to say today, and it comes from my favorite gal, Oprah Winfrey, right? Oprah says passion is energy. Feel the power that comes from focusing on what excites you. What excites you. So whatever comes from the inside out is natural, is organic, it's a part of who you are. So be passionate about everything, everyone that you allow into your life, what you're doing every day. Let your compass, your spirit guide you, and be jovial in it. I am so sincere and honest with you about it right now. Yesterday, I was caught off guard. I spoke with a friend of mine in Georgia. We haven't spoken in about 3 years, and she's a much older woman that I love, adore. She's been a mentor when it comes to herbals and organics with herbs and things like that because I'm all about alternative health. So I called her in regards to a family member and some situations that they're having. So just some advice on some herbal remedies, right? So she's always trying to set me up. Always. Even when I was in that long term relationship that I got out of a little over a year and a half, about 2 years ago, she was always trying to set me up. And right now, I'm on the island of isolation. It's all about me, restoring me, falling in love with myself, and unveiling the new possibilities of directions for my life, right? So I'm caught all off guard on yesterday, not in a space of passion for what she was about to hit me with. So she knew someone in Georgia, wanted to introduce this man to me. Sparrows, I'm not there. I am so not there. I'm not thinking about dating this very moment. I'm building my business. I'm focused on Valerie Miller, the TVM, building that in the different phases of my life that I am rebranding for me, right? She connects me with this person. I agree to have a conversation with this gentleman because she really boosts him up. So that's just me bringing in the passion and knowing what I want with whomever is going to be when that time comes. So I agreed to the conversation. The gentleman didn't call me on the phone. Mm-mm. No, no. I think this is a boundary that has been crossed in the beginning. He FaceTimed me. And I know things are different today, but you don't FaceTime on the first call unless you have permission to do so. He did that. He did that. And I wasn't ready for that. Not because I didn't look okay to be on camera. I was. I always am. However, I wasn't prepared for him and who he is because I didn't know this dude. But I was kind of offended. However, what it did do, it confirmed to me of what I sincerely want. And that's not a behavior or a characteristic that Valerie Miller wants. For someone to be that impromptu on a first engagement. It kind of took me aback. And remind me, I need to stay on the island for a little while longer. And I'm passionate about that because it could easily be a distraction as well as a test. I said, I think God's testing me to see if I'm ready to come off the island. I'm not ready to come off the island. There's too many things happening in my life that needs my focus. It needs my focus. My life, I personally need my focus in order to be who I am, to become who I'm supposed to be, in order to meet the person who is supposed to organically be in my life. What I do adore about my dear friend is that I have a belief of having someone vetted before you meet, or have someone in your life connect you with someone they already know that's amazing, someone that's kind and have all those genuine characteristics that you sincerely would want to see for the person you care about. I love her to pieces for knowing that much about me and to love me so much that she wants to connect me with someone amazing that she feels is amazing. And this guy really is. However, I can see him in my life, not on a personal level, however, a professional level, because he is a beast when it comes to professional. And I'll look at it as a networking situation. However, he is a bold one. He's extremely bold. I know I am bold, but that's crossing a boundary with me. So passion kicked in during that conversation because I let him know without verbally saying that wasn't cool with me. Secondly, I'm really not ready. On top of that, he's genuine. He's honest. He was married for 23 years, has an adult child and a teenage child. Uh, mm-mm. No, coming from a 23-year marriage and only being divorced for 6 months, I can't say what anyone is ready for at this time. I don't know his background there. However, remembering what I was like coming out of divorce, I really didn't want to talk to anybody's son in 6 months' time. It was all about restoring life. It was all about reinventing myself and truly identifying who I was or who I had become after divorce. So that was a concern that he's only been divorced 6 months, but then would say he didn't want to rush into anything. I didn't even invite you into my life. I didn't invite you in. So that was the thing that took me aback and reminds me to say to you, stay true to your passions. Know yourself well enough to know what you are willing to accept. And that's not only in your personal life, that's in every area of your life, or everything that you do, in your business, in your work, and your relationships as a whole. I'm not one to just invite somebody into my life like that. No, no, you earn the right to be in my life, because I know who I am as an individual and what I am going to be giving you as someone that I want to be a part of. Okay. So that is where the juice is coming from this morning. Keep hope alive and know what hope means to you. Keep that beautiful, bright color of green, like back behind me, this lotus, that beautiful color green. And sometimes you have to stay stuck in the mud until you're beautified. And that's what I mean when I say I'm on Isolation Island. I'm beautifying me in every aspect of my life. So when I present myself to whomever is going to be in my life, you've got a true gem. Then I can give myself that stamp of approval because God has approved it through me first. My relationship is with God now in order to become who I need to be. So it's one of those things. It scares me in a sense, or I have to take a few steps back when I meet someone and approached by a potential suitor and he's recently divorced. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. And being uh, in the space that I am, it is preparation for the next beautiful phases of life. I loved marriage, adore those types of connections, and look forward to it again. I look forward to being married. However, this time, oh, it's all the way built the way it needs to be built. The relationships built organically. And again, it's in every area of your life because when you're in life balance, it displays in all areas. And when you are caught off guard in any way, it shows up quickly. The things that you need to work on or continue to work on shows up quickly. And I wanted to be off that phone right away because attraction is everything. It wasn't any type of an attraction there. None. Zero. Zero. I mean, negative zero. None. So that was a woohoo for me because I don't need to be distracted. My focus has to remain where it is. And if that was a test by the one above, I passed that thing yesterday. I passed it. So make sure you're passing your quizzes that may come about in your life that's unexpected. You're blindsided by it. You're blindsided. However, always soar up and you spin out in the air because you passed that. Only you know you and what you are willing to accept, things you are not willing to accept. So keep hope alive in every single thing, everything. Be passionate about it. Be true to yourself. Love yourself. Whistle, dance, sing, whatever you have to do. Do it today. Do it every day. Put you first. Know what you want in every area of your life. Go for it. Go for it hard. However, do not step forward until you are prepared and ready to be in that space that you're presented. That's all the juice I have. That is all the juice I have this morning because it'll spin into something greater. My apologies on delay again because I had to decide if I was going to come on this morning or not. My voice is almost out, so I've got to stop talking. Up all of this lemon water and herbal remedies that I have that I'm ready to just down so I can be prepared for you next week. It's going to be a great, juicy week. So enjoy your weekend, enjoy your day. It's fabulous, it's fancy free. Embrace it, love on yourself enough to be passionate about every single thing that you do all the time. You are number one. Be true to you. Love you that much. And please don't be caught off guard, especially you ladies and gents who are dating the 50s and above. I'm going to say that. I'm just going to target an age bracket 50 and above. Life is short in a sense of where we are willing to date. Be particular about who you allow into your life. And if it's not exactly the way you want it, and you don't have that little bubbly feeling on the inside, it doesn't always come right away. But just make sure that it comes at some point in time in a conversation. It doesn't take that long. That I have learned from my dad. My daddy is amazing, and he will never tell me something that's not true. And what came to mind on yesterday when this gentleman FaceTimes me, it was the first conversation, first viewing, and I was like that. Okay. Eventually, it would have gotten around to that. I need to see who I'm speaking with. A picture would have sufficed. However, what came to mind was something my dad said to me many years ago. He said, boy, because that's what he calls his girls. He says boy. It's like a nickname that my dad calls his girls. He said, close your eyes and get to know someone. Anybody new that you're meeting, that you have the slightest interest in, close your eyes and get to know them. Get to know them from the inside out. So when you open your eyes, you can fall in love for the first time. My daddy said that to me. I hold that true to my heart. I still believe in it. And I have not done that yet, not completely, to where I've closed my eyes and then open them after really getting to know someone, realizing that it's already been a spark of love placed there in my heart for this individual to have a desire to get to know them greater. That is what I need in my life. Someone can awaken the spark in my heart for them, and someone who knows the importance of engagement and getting to know someone. I'm classic old school. I believe in having conversations on the phone. I understand that today is a new day with our phones, our smartphones. However, get permission to do that first. Not everything has to be planned, but I feel like that should have been something that was planned, not the first engagement. So he doused the spark before it could have been ignited. Yeah, he really did. He don't stand a chance in heaven. Not with being with me, not like that. Professionalized, yeah, on the professional side of the fence, but mm-mm. Personal, absolutely not. Absolutely not. He'll have all kinds of surprises and catching me off guard and doing that. No, no, that's not good in my spirit, and I got that right away. So know beyond your knowing of who's for you and who's not. Be able to determine that in a matter of moments. You can. You can. And you will when you've spent some time on Isolation Island. If you need to dig deeper on Isolation Island, reach out to me. It's a part of my programs, especially for those seeking relationships. On that note, I'm going to go so I can rest my voice and head out for my morning walk. That's all the juice. I've served it to you. Please receive it as you'd like, as a sip, as a gulp, as long as you ingest it. All right? On that note, love without conditions. Always possess a positive attitude and soar in all you do. I love you, mean it. Smooches.